Hello, my name is Alonso and I come from Spain.
Hi, my name is Agnieszka and I come from Poland.
Hi, my name is Teresa and I'm from Spain.
Hi, my name is Andrzej and I'm from Czech Republic.
Hi, I'm Jacob and I'm from Czech.
Hi, I am Arek, I am from Poland.
Hi, my name is Vitu and I'm from Bulgaria.
Hi, my name is Bengi, I'm from Turkey.
Hi, my name is Giuseppe and I'm from Italy.
So we are going to present this game. It's called the Refugees Game and it's produced by Erasmus Plus program. It's historical board games for peace, making history alive.
The game is composed by 80 cards, 3 markers, a map of Europe, subsidial financial cards and the instructions. The cards are divided for nations. In fact, are represented 10 nations: Syria, Ukraine, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Mali, Eritrea, Albania, Somalia and Kosovo. These are the nations where refugees come.
The point of the refugee game is that all the players have to work together and they have to help the refugees come into the Europe, and they have to work as a team if they want to win.
So, in the beginning of the game you have to shuffle the cards. Each player gets 4 cards with the face up. It can be 2 cards from the same country next to each other. Now I shuffle the cards. Each player gets his 4 cards. And then I put the cards in the piles. So there are 7. And the next 4 are 8.
They are 3 routes in 3 colors: orange, purple and blue. Blue is Morocco, Spain and France. Purple, Libya, Italy and United Kingdom. And orange, Iraq, Syria, Turkey, Greece, Hungary and Germany. And now I put marker for at the beginning in the route.
There are 8 rounds. At each round, take cards and they give 1 card to each player. Then we decide who wants this card. Do you want it?
Yes. Thanks.
I take 1 card and you want it?
Yes.
Now we face up the card. And we decide together which side we put the card. At the left side, the order is very important, or the right side.
So in the game there are 2 actions, and every round each player can do only 1 action. The first one is moving, the second one is relocating, and the last one is settling.
The financial subsidy can give you 1 extra action, and this for one player in each round.
Yes. Okay, so the actions. There are 3 actions as Vitor said. First action, Giuseppe will show you. This is relocating. It is changing the places in your own camp, yes? So, like this, or like this, okay? This is 1 action. The second action is moving, okay? You have to remember that you can move cards to your partner, but you can only do it in a circular way, okay, clockwise. So Andrew is going to show you how you can move the cards to Arek. Okay. This way. He can move 1 card, 2 cards, or 3 cards. Okay. Okay. So the third action is called settling, as Vitor said, and for example, Arek has 2 refugees of the same country next to each other, so he can settle a family. Yes. You can settle a family of 2 or more refugees of the same country. So now, Arek, can you show how to settle the family? And you put them on the side, okay? And maybe just to give you more examples, Teresa, can you do the moving to Giuseppe? Okay, Giuseppe, can you move some cards to Arek? Just for an example, yes. Okay, like this. So when you move the cards, remember that it has to go like a circle, okay? It has to be a circle. Okay, when you are doing the moving action, you have to remember that you can move like this way or this way. Can you now all together move 1 card to your neighbor this way? Can you do it now? Yes? 1 card. You to Teresa. Yes. Exactly. So this is one way of moving, yes? And now the other way, okay? Okay, and this is how you can do the moving action.
So, for the action related to the settlement of the refugees. As we said before, we need at least 2 refugees to make them settle, okay? The point is that if we have more than 7 cards in one pile, we have to reduce the number, because if not, we are going to lose the game. Okay? So if we need it, we can take at least 2 refugees and settle them. Okay? But this is not going to give us points, so we can take them away, but we don't earn points. And the fact is that whenever we can, we have to try to settle at least 3 refugees in order to get points. When we settle, for instance, 3 refugees from Albania, that means that we are going to get 1 extra point. 1 point means that we can make 1 movement in one of the 3 routes of the refugees. So if I get 3 family members from Albania settled, then I can make 1 movement. Okay? If I would have 4 cards of the same family, for instance, imagine Giuseppe has been able to settle 4 cards of Albania, that means that we are going to have 2 points. So every point beyond 2 means 1 additional point. Then I can move 2 steps on one of the routes.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain to you the event cards, okay? There are 10 event cards in the game. 5 events which are helping the refugees to settle down, and 5 events which are stopping down, which are disturbing the actions, okay? So first, the positive events, they are marked in blue in the game, okay? And they are allowing to have some extra actions within the round. In each round, 1 person selects randomly 1 card. It is a good or bad event, okay? And this person has to stick to the explanation of this card. For example, in the positive events, we have limit 8. Normally, the limit is 7, but the person who draws this card can have 8 refugees in the camp. Then there is the additional moving. So, a person who draws this card can additionally move the cards to the partner, okay? Apart from the other action he or she chooses to do. Then we have additional relocation. just to remind you, relocation was changing within your own camp, okay? And additional settlement, which means that you can settle, for example, additional pair. If you have two cards of the same kind, you can settle additional pair and put it aside, okay? And now there are the negative events, 5 cards, and the corresponding for the limit 8 is limit 6, okay? So normally you can have 7 cards, but with these only 6 you have to remain at the end of the round. There is the movement ban, so you can, in this round, you can relocate, settle, but you cannot move the cards to your partner, okay? It's getting more difficult then. Then the relocation part, so you cannot shuffle the cards within your own camp. And the settlement ban, you cannot settle, okay? You can do the other actions, but you cannot settle. These 2 cards, the additional special action and the ban of additional action, corresponds to financial subsidy card, okay? With this card, you could do additional movement, okay? 1 for each players in 1 round. But with this ban, you cannot use this card, okay, in this round. Or with this, you can use 2 actions in 1 round. Okay.
We are in the first round, so I have to draw the card. We got initial special action, so this is our card for the first round. Now I can split the card between each player. So I will give each player 1 card. And now I think we 3 should take 1 more card because we got 2 same. So let's do it. Now we can split turn over the cards. And now we are doing our actions. So I will relocate to Ukraine and Eritrea. Now it's your turn.
I give you a Somalia.
Okay.
You can move now.
Okay. And okay. So now we have got a special additional action. So now I can do 1 more action and I can settle these cards. And now the second round begins.
Now I draw event card and we have limit 6 card. And I give 1 card to each player. And once I think I draw
Yeah, you can because you will settle 3 cards.
Yeah.
and
You shouldn't take it. You got limit 6. So I
Yes,
think
so-
Teresa should take it.
Okay.
Now you can do the actions.
relocating.
Okay.
I decide to settle the 3. So I will mix the code. And then this one.
Okay. And now we got 1 financial subsidy. Okay, so now it's your turn.
I'm going to do this.
Thanks. And now I will. Now I will relocate these 2 cards. And you got 6 cards, so the round 2 is ended and the round 3 is starting.
So now let's start the third round. First, give one card. Set the one. And then now the extra card. I give 1 more. Who wants to give it?
Give what's me. But I think you shouldn't take 2 cards because you got settlement ban. So I think the Teresa should take 1 more card and you should take just 1.
Because I imagine to move, to relocate 1 card.
I don't know. Okay, so let's do it this way.
Now?
Afghanistan.
Okay.
That's nice.
I moved one card.
Yeah, okay, so now it's your turn. I think you can't give him
not
that because he can have only 7 cards, and when you send him one, he will have 8, so he will lose to settle these 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay, now it's my turn, so I will settle these 2 cards.
And I settle these 3 cards.
Yeah.
And we have 1 extra point.
And we can move forward. Yeah, nice.
We are going to start the 4th round. Now cards. Each player. Who wants?
You should take it because you got only 5 cards.
Okay.
Also Zeta.
Then Giuseppe because you got 2 cards. And
Anything like this.
we will have to use the initial move. I think I should take it because
Maybe you will go.
Yes.
yeah, because you don't even have the 2 cards.
Okay.
Same. Okay, so let's see that. Nice.
Now the action.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
You are starting.
Okay. So I can move. I want to set.
I got 9 cards. So I will have to use the initial move. We got 5 cards, okay.
What's our first action?
I think I'm gonna relocate these 2 cards. And then I can do the national round and give those 2 cards to her. She will have 7 cards, and next round she can settle these 2
Yeah.
cards. Okay, so I will use the national move. I will send her these 2 cards.
Relocating.
Then I have 9 cards.
Yeah, you have to settle. Okay, nice.
So now the players just finished the 4th round, and from now they have to play with 8 cards in each pile, so it will be more difficult because more refugees are coming.
Okay, so now the 5th round begins. I'll flip the card. Now we got initial relocation. These positive cards, so now I have to split between us 8 cards. So she will settle 3 cards, so I think she can take 3. So I will give her 3 cards. Now, I got initial relocation. So, yeah, I don't have much to relocate, but I will send you to Syria, and you will settle 3 cards.
Yes.
So you will have 5 cards, so I can give you 2. Okay? I will have 6 cards and I will 1 move, so I can take 1, and now we got 2 more. So, yeah, you got 2 same cards, so maybe you can use financial subsidy. So I will give you, you will have then 6 cards. No,
Yeah, but
5 cards. You will have 5 cards.
5 cards, yeah.
So I can give you these 2 because I will sell. Okay, so I got money. Okay, so I will send you to Syria. Now, yeah.
And we got 1 extra point.
Yeah. So now we will move the.
I'm forced to settle.
Okay.
We have to spawn.
Nice.
So I'm going to do this.
Okay. And maybe because we all have got very much cards and we got lots of the financial subsidy, we can use it and you can settle these 2 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
is the end of the 5th round, and now the 6th round begins.
You use additional work.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have got anything to relocate. Maybe I can
Maybe
do
you
this.
can relocate
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, no. It's the beginning of the 6th
And
round.
now we start 6th round. And relocating one. One card to each player. And I think you 2 cards.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I can take 2 because I will have. You got. Yeah, you got. I can send you. No, I can't. So, because I have to sit with you guys.
but you can use
Yeah, I can send the national
But
move. and-
yes, different nationalities and need to.
Look, if I set these 2 cards, then I will have 7. I will send him 1. I will have 6. You will have 9 cards then, but you will set these 2,
Yes.
so you have 7. Okay. But what about you? Because you don't have a...
so I can give you a
Yeah,
card.
yeah, you can give me 1.
Because I'm sure you get relocate back.
No, but maybe you will be able to send him
Be able
some
to.
cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do those cards. Okay. So, yeah, you're starting.
Hmm.
What I can do.
First, maybe you can relocate.
I
No,
can't
you
relocate.
uh, you can move something to him and he can.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Because
Yeah, I will use the initial and I will set 4 cards, so we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Now I have your.
So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
So, on this your turn.
I decided to. Yeah, to. And then to use an additional action
Yeah.
to because then I have 7 cards.
Now is your turn.
When are you going to use the additional movement in this round or in the next round?
In this
No,
round.
this one.
you
But-
can use
But
two.
Ondro
Yes.
wants to do.
Yeah.
We can only use 1 extra
Yes.
in each round. So I have an idea. He can use the additional movement in this round, and if I relocate this card to you, but I can't. Because, okay. So I can do this and relocate these cards, and in the next round,
But
But I will lose.
yes.
it's true. So I don't know.
They lost the game, but it's difficult in these kind of games. It's difficult to win. So it makes the game more challenging and funny.